everyone. I am Judah Bernard with the Rise Creating Your Voice. I am the wisdom dialoguer and the motivational warrior of the Rise Creating Your Voice. We are here on this Tuesday night to actually ask what you asked for. This is going to be a very short topic tonight, so you might want to listen to this because the subtopic is: Are you asking or wanting or needing? That is something to ask yourself every day. Are you asking or wanting or needing? I wanted to definitely try to describe the difference between needing and wanting, and needing versus wanting. We all know about our basic needs that are those of hunger, shelter, and clothing to survive in this world. And that's Maslow's hierarchy. If those in the social work class or psychology classes, we study Maslow's hierarchy. We work to overcome those needs by fulfilling them in every possible manner. And that's what the needs and funds come in for our stuff we need. Those basic needs, those are basic needs. Um, Hunger, shelter, and clothing to survive in this world. There are also our emotional needs to be loved and to love. Okay. So, however, they are also our wants that we tend to develop as we grow up. Wants are always bigger than needs and not just limited to fulfilling hunger and shelter as we go after things that are attractive and allure us. So understand what want versus need is. Many people remain confused between needing and wanting. That is being sought to be explained while we are here today. Needing is instinctive and natural. Let me repeat that. Needing is instinctive and natural. For example, if you are hungry, you need to eat something as you cannot delay this basic need for long. It becomes essential to satisfy those needs as they arise naturally in all living things. Even sex is one of the basic needs of life, and we need to have fulfillment by having a sex partner. Needs are mostly natural. These are things that are in the natural realm. Hungry, you to survive, shelter, and also clothing to survive in this world. And I beg to differ sometimes with different things, but needing, and sometimes that's the law, man's law of needing different things too as well. But then again, we know what those natural things are. So needs are mostly natural, though in the course of life, we tend to develop artificial needs as we become dependent upon man made gadgets such as cars, fuel, for cooking or gas, our mobile device, computer, air conditioner, etc. Needing something means you must have it as your survival depends upon it. And like we have these artificial needs now, like man-made gadgets such as a car, fuel, mobile phone, computer, air conditioning. They make you need it or make you want it because it becomes part of things that they build in society. The next one is wanting. Wanting something or someone is a feeling that makes you believe you need it or the person. Many people believe that they really want someone, and it's a feeling. And I want people to understand what a want is. Wanting something or someone is a feeling that makes you believe you need it or the person. A lot of people don't understand that. I'm going to repeat it again. Wanting something or someone is a feeling that makes you believe you need it or the person. However, if the object or person does not become available for you, you will still survive, which implies that wants are not as basic as needs. Let me repeat that. However, if the object or person does not become available for you, you will still survive, which implies that wants are not as basic as needs. Okay. So if you have a longing for something, you will work to get it. But that doesn't mean you need the object. Having a want or wants in life is only natural and a great sign of having the ambition or design have the ambition or the desire to rise above others in life and to achieve new milestones. For example, if you're not satisfied with the small family car that you have and you want to have a Mercedes for yourself, you can make do with the small car easily, though you are not satisfied, and work hard to fulfill your desire to own a Mercedes. Those are the difference between needs and wants. And sometimes we don't really understand what wants and needs are. So watch what you ask for. And people say, I need. But are you actually want? When it comes not naturally, it's a want. If you need it, that means you cannot survive. You will literally die if you can't have it. But we have miscrewed so many things into needing instead of wanting. Wanting is an artificial type of thing. That's something that you can gain, but you have to have a feeling to want that. You have a feeling to want it. So you fall in love with a car. Guess what? That's a want, not a need. Oh, but you say I need to get to work. What have you been driving before? Some people take the bus. Some people take public transportation. So understand what those needs and wants are. We want to welcome to the stage, Kiesia. Kiesia, come on and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Kiesha, and I'm 22 years old, and I am the niece of my uncle Judah.
Yeah, so let's talk about wanting or needing. What's that feel like? Did you hear some of the things that we said and some of the things that we discussed? Like I said, this is going to be a very short meeting tonight. Uncle's tired. And it's cold down here. Well, up here in Washington, D.C., and I'm looking like, you don't know what to wear. It's sort of like cold. Just say it's cold.
It's not really cold down here. It's more like coldish, but it get warm down here in South Carolina.
No, we're like in the 40s.
We ain't
Yeah.
nowhere near that.
Yeah. So, what do you think about wanting and needing? What's your take on it?
Well, of course, there's a difference of want and need. Like you really want something, but then there's sometimes you really, you need something. Usually, you have to go to your needs more than you want. But most of the time, I go to my wants first rather than my needs. For example, I really want these pair of shoes, but I know I don't need them because I have plenty pairs of shoes.
Hmm.
So I should be going to things I need, like my feminine products and stuff I need for sleep to wash and stuff.
Right.
So it's like, why should I should save my want for last if I have enough, right, and get my needs first before I get my wants.
Yes, because the difference between needing and wanting, neither is bigger and stronger than wanting, and the first priority of a person is somehow to fulfill his or her needs first. But most of the time, people fulfill their wants. Basic instincts of hunger, clothing, shelter, and sex are considered to be needs that a man has to fulfill to survive. There are also some emotional needs of belongingness and being loved that must be fulfilled. Wanting is different from needing, and different persons have different wants. If you love a person, believe you need him, you actually want him in your life, as without him, you will still survive. People want a lot of people in their lives, but understand you'll still survive because it's just a feeling. You don't have to eat them. You don't have to do anything. That's the want. So as we look at this, we got to ask, and I came in and said, watch what you ask for too as well. And what does that mean? That means that in that time and in that area, you have to watch what you ask for because the essence of looking at the things that you actually ask for is exactly what it is, whether it's a want or a need. So we have to understand what those needs and wanting mean. We just have James on the line too as well. Just came on and see if he had anything to say. Like I said, this is going to be a very short night tonight because I'm a little tired.
I can imagine. How you doing?
I'm doing quite well in yourself.
Doing fine. We rolling, so we're trying to make it to get some gas and and head on to the house. So
Okay.
yeah.
So, so definitely, like we said, it's gonna be a short night. Wanting or needing.
Okay.
That's why I did a little short topic.
Okay.
Um, because there was a difference between needing and wanting. We want our listeners to know exactly what that means from that perspective. Because basically, when we look at it, that we have to understand that needing is instinctive and natural. Wanting is something or someone is a feeling that makes you believe you need it or the person. So I definitely want everybody to listen in and actually look at, do you need it or you want it? As we leave here tonight, we just want to say thank you for the support and the actual love you've been giving us. We're almost, I want to say, as I look, I want to say 8 or 9,000 downloads. I'm trying to remember, but I can't remember. But I'll say it again on next Tuesday. But we want to thank you for those who downloaded. And if you want to come to www.therise.live, you can actually see some of the old archives too as well. So go and look at those old archives, and definitely we have different things coming up real soon. So as we know, tell a friend, tell a foe, tell your spouse, heck, tell everyone. We'll see you on the next podcast. Okay, have a good night.